Hello, everyone. Welcome to Collinwood Athletic Complex as we host another Senate League game of the week as the Collinwood Railroaders will be hosting the John Adams Rebels in an old East-West, North-South Senate rivalry game. And we will be back with the coin toss and the opening kickoff after this. All right, and we are back with the opening kickoff. Collinwood has won the toss and elect to kick. John Adams will be receiving, and we will be getting started very shortly. All right, and we are back. Back to receive for John Adams is number 4, Samaj Luke. And he's picked up and picked up by number 1, Dwayne Bray. He is tackled, and the Rebels will be starting at it looks like the 28 or 29-yard line. This is an old East-West, North-South Senate rivalry. And goes back to the early 70s and the 80s as John Adams is in the wing with 3 wide receivers. Looks like the ref is going to sit one of John Adams' players for an equipment issue. At quarterback is number 3, Brian Whitlow. Takes the snap, takes off running, gets a lane. And he is brought down, a fumble, but after the tackle, and there is a flag on the play. And it looks like it will be against Collinwood. It's a personal foul and a face mask penalty. And it'll back Collinwood up 15. And it'll give John Adams another 15 after the play. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the Collinwood 48-yard line. Everybody takes a snap, hands it off to number 2. It is Delonte Cross, and Cross is still up on his feet, shaking tacklers. He steps out of bounds. And there is another flag on the play. There is another face mask penalty against Collinwood, and that will give the Rebels another 15 after the run. So the Rebels starting with great field position on this drive. And it'll be 1st and 10 on the Collinwood 27.
John Adams.
Shotgun snap, hands off to number 6. Actually, no, that's number 4, Samaj Luke. But he is met in the backfield. And it is a loss on the play. So it is a loss of 4 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 14 for the Rebels. Both teams are pushing for a possible spot in the state playoffs, and maybe if not a spot in the state playoffs, a spot in the city championship game. Takes the snap, runs off, Cross takes it. He is met behind the line, and it was another loss on the play. So Collinwood's defense shoring up after 2 face mask penalties. Robert Williams on the tackle for Collinwood. It'll be 3rd and 14. Well, 15, excuse me. 3rd and 15 for John Adams. Adams out in a 4 wide receiver set. Cross takes the handoff, hits the edge. He is met and pushed out of bounds for a no gain. And it is now 4th down for John Adams.
No gain on the play. It'll be 4th and 15 from the 32-yard line. After it's at the 33, 4th and 16.
So Adams chooses to go for it on 4th down. A 4 wide receiver set. It's a high snap, and it'll be a turnover on downs as the high snap backs up John Adams, and they have to fall on it. So it'll be 1st and 10 Railroaders at the 45-yard line. So 1st and 10 Railroaders. The ball will be at their own 45-yard line. Shotgun snap. The ball is handed off. Angelo Solomon on the carry for Collinwood.
Ball be spotted at the John Adams 48-yard line. A gain of 7, 2nd down, 3.
It'll be 2nd and 3 for Collinwood. Beyond midfield for the Railroaders. Handoff. And Solomon is met in the backfield for a loss.
At the 50-yard line, a loss of 2.
So it is 3rd down and 5 for the Railroaders as they are looking to advance the ball beyond the 50 and get the 1st down. Snap, and there's some flags blown. It is a false start against Collinwood, so that'll back them up 5. Back to the 45 where they originally took over on downs. Third and 10 for the Railroaders here. I apologize, we don't have a number or a name for the quarterback. And there's some more flags on the play as it will be offsides against John Adams.
It'll be 3rd down 5.
It goes back to being a 3rd and 5 for the Railroaders. We do have a number for the quarterback. It is number 14, but we don't have a name as of yet. But in a 4 wide receiver set, takes the snap and he takes off running. He tries to hit the edge, but he is brought down short of the 1st down. Looks like he only gained a yard.
Number 4, so they have Luke at the 48-yard line.
He gains 2. So it'll be 4th and 3, and it does not look like Collinwood is going to send out a punt unit. Empty set for Collinwood as they get situated. And there is the first time out of the game called by Collinwood. So with that and 5:53 left in the 1st quarter, we will be back. And we are back after the timeout, and it is 4th and 3 for Collinwood. And Collinwood in a 4 wide receiver set. And it does not look like they are going to punt. So number 14 is in the shotgun. He takes the snap, he fumbles the snap, and it is picked up by Collinwood, but he is down short of the 1st down. As Jacob Brown is the quarterback who picked it up, and he will be short of the 1st down, and John Adams will take over on downs. So Adams' defense holds firm, just like Collinwood's defense held firm in the 1st possession. And John Adams will take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. First and 10, Rebels. hands off to
Samaj
Samaj Luke, but Luke is met in the backfield, and he is well beyond the line of scrimmage as he's taken backwards. And it'll be a loss of, looks like 7. So it'll be 2nd and 17 for the Rebels. Second and 17. Reed takes the snap. He hands it off. He drops back to pass. He throws it. It is caught. But it was Dwayne Bray on the catch. But Bray does good enough to only get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard after that. So it'll be 3rd and 9. Maybe 10 for the Rebels.
He's brought out at the 25, D'Angelo Solomon at the original line of scrimmage, the 47. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Rebels. Reed in the shotgun. There's a wing and 3 wide receivers. Reed takes the snap. He looks to throw. He throws it, but it is short. And that will be 4th down for the Rebels as Collinwood's defense is shoring up, getting the pass rush, and making tackles when the ball leaves the line of scrimmage. So this looks like this will be a punt situation possibly for the Rebels. And John Adams will punt, and back to return. The punt is number 4 for Collinwood. Don't have a number name yet. Back to punt is number 26, Davon Snell. And back to return this for Collinwood is number 4. Is Thomas Moyer. High snap. The snap is away. Almost blocked. And Moore picks it up, but he is blasted after a couple of yards. But Collinwood will take over on their own 32-yard line. So this will be Collinwood's chance to get some points on the board before the second quarter. And we will see what happens with that, as I expect Coach Wheeler to pull some tricks out of the bag for the Railroaders. There's a handoff. D'Angelo Solomon has the carry, and he gets about 6, maybe 7 on the play. It will be second and 3 for the Railroaders. Solomon takes the handoff again, and he's still on his feet, but he is brought down. Collinwood does get the first down. So Brown with a 2-back set and 3 wide receivers. So 1st and 10 Collinwood. Brown takes the snap and he rolls out. Avoids the sack, but he couldn't. And he is sacked. And Dwayne Bray on the sack for John Adams. As there is an injury on the field. The player is up, but he has to step off of the field for a play or two. So after the injury and the loss on the play, it'll be 2nd and 19, for the Railroaders. And there's a new quarterback, number 4, Thomas Ware. He's trying to get some yards, but he is met. So Samaj Luke makes the tackle on that play.
Down 21.
So it'll be another loss on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 21 for the Railroaders. There's another timeout called by Collinwood. I think there's their second. So with that timeout, we will be back after the timeout. And we are back after the timeout. So it is 3rd and 21 for the Railroaders. And Ware is at the quarterback in an empty set. Takes his pass, takes a snap, he throws it. It's a deep ball, and it is incomplete. The pass was intended for DeMarcus Montgomery, But it'll be 4th down now. For the Railroaders, and the Railroaders will be possibly punting back to John Adams.
For John Adams, number 8, Darian Reed.
Back to receive the punt is Darian Reed, and number
for Collinwood, number 25, D'Angelo Solomon.
Number 2, Delonte Cross, D'Angelo Solomon is back to punt for the Railroaders. Low snap, kick is away. is a short punt. And it is down on the Collinwood side of the field as it takes a bounce. And it looks like it will be down at the Collinwood 39. So Adams will take over on a beautiful field position, but let's see if they can turn this field position into points, as the last two drives have stalled for both the Railroaders and the Rebels.
The first and 10, John Adams.
First and 10, Adams. Ball is spotted at the 38-yard line. Reed at quarterback. Reed takes the snap. It's another low snap. And Reed's being chased and he's sacked. And the ball is still loose. And it is picked up and recovered by John Adams. Collinwood had a chance to recover it, but just couldn't get a hand on it. But with that, that is a loss of 18. And now Adams will be playing from behind the sticks, as Collinwood had a chance to get a hand on that ball. I don't know what happened, but luckily for John Adams, they recovered it, but they're still going to be playing from behind the sticks. So it'll be 2nd and 28. Reed in the shotgun. Reed takes the snap. He rolls out, hits the edge, and he is pushed out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd.
At the Collinwood 49-yard line.
Got a couple, but not enough to get back to the sticks. So it'll be 3rd down.
Who is number 2?
3rd down, 22.
So it'll be 3rd and 22 for the Rebels. Reed in the shotgun. Reed takes the snap. He rolls out, looks to pass. He throws it, and it's almost intercepted. But there is a flag on the play as DeMarcus Montgomery almost comes up with that. Let's see what the flag is about. Is a personal holding. Is a holding against John Adams, so that'll make it. I don't know if they're going to replay the down. But they backed them up, so I guess they accepted the penalty, and it will still be 3rd down.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and forever. John Adams' side of the field is ball spotted at the 39-yard line. But DeMarcus Montgomery could have got a turnover for the Railroaders, which could have been big for momentum. Reed in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. He rolls out. He looks. He throws a deep ball. And it is incomplete. So it'll be 4th down. And that is the end of the first quarter. So with that, we will be back after the first quarter. And it is John Adams 0, Collinwood 0.
We have the score over at John Marshall in the second quarter. It is John Marshall 20, John F. Kennedy 0. Now in the second quarter, it is 4th and 39.
And we are back with the second quarter.
Number 4, Thomas Ware.
And John Adams will be punting the ball away. Back to receive the punt for Collinwood is Thomas Ware. And it is a 4th and forever for John Adams. Kick is away. It's a high kick. It's fielded by Ware. Ware hits the sideline, but he doesn't get much as he is tackled at the, looks like their own 30. So that's where they will take over 1st and 10.
First and 10, Collinwood at their own 30-yard line.
Brown in the shotgun. Brown takes the snap, drops back to pass. He throws it. And it is intercepted by the Rebels. It's number 11, Q Miller.
There is a flag on the play.
But there is a flag, so let's see what the flag is about.
Block in the back penalty.
There is a block in the back, a personal foul against John Adams, so that will back John Adams up. But it's still John Adams' ball, 1st and 10. Jacob Brown throws the interception. It's not his fault on the play, but go down in the stat column as an interception nonetheless. But John Adams takes over after the penalty, 1st and 10.
Block in the back penalty moves them all back to the 30-yard line. John Adams ball.
So 1st and 10 on the on the Collinwood 30, excuse me. Reed in the shotgun. Reed takes the snap. He hands it off to Delonte Cross, and Cross has a lane, but he is brought down. Actually, No, take that back. There's a fumble on the play. And it is Collinwood. So Collinwood causes the fumble after giving up the interception. And they will take over 1st and 10 on their own, it looks like the 11-yard line. So Collinwood gets a turnover to respond back to the Adams turnover, but now they're looking in the shadow of their own end zone.
It'll be 1st and 10 Collinwood at their own 12-yard line.
Oh. It'll be 1st and 10 Railroaders at their own 12. As Collinwood trying to get their offense together. Brown under center in the I formation. Hands it off to D'Angelo Solomon, but Solomon is pushed down after a loss of 1 or 2. So it'll be second and 11 for the Railroaders. Brown under center again. A 3 wide receiver set. Brown takes the snap, looks to pass. He runs out, takes a run outside, but he is knocked out of bounds. It's the Maj Luke blasts him out of bounds. So he gains 6 on the play, but it'll still be 3rd and 5. And you have to imagine Collinwood has to start throwing the ball, or at least trying to complete at least one pass to move the ball down the field, as have not had much success running the ball. Brown in the shotgun. Brown takes the snap, drops back to pass. He looks. There's a lane. He runs a player over, and he gets the first down. So Maj Luke finally brings him down, but not after Brown bumbles and stumbles for a gain of 10 and the first down. It looked like Brown was actually just trying to look for an open receiver, but the way the pocket opened up and there was a lane, he just couldn't help but take it.
You have a score over at Rhodes with 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Rhodes 24, East Tech 0.
And as you heard over the PA, the score over at Rhodes is Rhodes over Tech 24-0. Brown under center, hands it off. D'Angelo Solomon making a case to match what Brown had did at the previous play. It'll gain a 7, so it'll be 2nd down and 3. And Collinwood moving the ball now, slowly but surely. Brown hands the ball off to Solomon. Solomon again gets the first down. So Solomon so far running like a man possessed. And Collinwood gets another first down. The ball is spotted at the 40-yard line, so it'll be another 1st and 10 for the Railroaders. Brown under center. Brown takes the snap, hands the ball off, and it's fumbled. There's a flag, a couple of flags on the play. Wait for the refs to figure it out, but the way the referee is moving with the ball, it looks like it'll be against Collinwood. And it is. It is holding against Collinwood. And that'll back them up 10 yards.
Takes the ball back to the Collinwood 28-yard line.
So it will be 1st and 20. 1st and 22 against Collinwood. And Collinwood will have to come up with something to gain most of that back. Brown under center. And hands off to Solomon. Solomon hits the edge, runs through a couple tacklers, still on his feet, but he is drilled at the 35. So Samaj Luke and Darian Reed for John Adams making a statement that they are not going to be easy to run on. So it'll be 2nd and 16 after his gain of 6. We will see if Collinwood can make up what they lost in the penalty. Brown under center in the I formation with 3 wide receivers. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. He looks. He escapes the pocket. And he is brought down past the original sticks, so he did gain at least another 7 or 6 yards, but it'll be 3rd down. So it'll be 3rd and 8. A manageable 8, but 8 nonetheless. And we will see what Collinwood does to get the first down. Brown in the shotgun. Brown takes the snap. He hands off to D'Angelo Solomon, and Solomon gains a couple, but he is pushed back after another gain of 3, maybe 2 on the play. So it'll be 4th down for the Railroaders.
Ball be spotted at the 45-yard line, 4th down and a long 5.
It looks like Collinwood will have to punt. And after a gain of 2, it's 4th and 5. Darian Reed and Delonte Cross looks like will be back to return this punt. Nice snap. Kick is away. And it is over across his head, and it keeps rolling. And it looks like it will roll out of bounds inside the 10 for Collinwood. So that ball will be placed at the 9-yard line. A great 37-yard punt. And John Adams will be looking and coming out of the shadow of their own goalpost for this drive.
We have an updated score over at Rhodes with 4:35 remaining in the second quarter. Rhodes 32, East Tech 0.
And as you just heard over the PA, when it rains, it pours for East Tech as Rhodes is running through the Scarabs 32-0 in the second quarter. So it looks like that game will be over before it gets started. So 1st and 10 Rebels. Reed in the shotgun with the 2-back set. Reed takes a high snap, heads to the outside. Reed is still running. He hits the edge, breaks a tackle, makes a move, but he's brought down. And he looks like a gain of maybe 14 or 15. He gets the first down for the Rebels. So it'll be 1st and 10. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rebels as Reed takes it on his own, calls his own number. He gets the first down. Reed in the shotgun again with 2 backs. Takes a high snap, hands off to number 1, Dwayne Bray. Bray gets the outside edge, but he's knocked out of bounds. And that is a gain of, looks like 6.
At the 32-yard line,
So it is actually an injured player on the play, so we will come back after the injury. We are back after the injury timeout. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Rebels. And Reed in the shotgun set with 2 backs. Reed takes the snap, hits the outside edge, looking for an edge. He has blockers. He gets the edge, but he is brought down by couldn't get a number on that. Number 22, Jason Simon, comes in like a bolt of lightning to make that tackle. But unfortunately, he was a little too far behind as Darian Reed gets the first down. So the Rebels managed to get out of their own end zone, and they have some space to work with now. Reed in the shotgun, 2 backs and 2 wide receivers. Reed takes a high snap and he hands off to Delonte Crawford, Samaj Luke, excuse me. Luke is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. And he will lose yards on the play. And it is a timeout for the Rebels. So with 2:39 left to go in the second quarter, we will be back. And we are back after the timeout. And Adams is 2nd and 17. And Reed in the shotgun with 2 backs and 2 receivers. Reed takes a high snap. He throws. And it's complete to number 26, that is Davon Snell. But Snell doesn't get much on the play, so it'll be 3rd down and 17. Reed in the shotgun again with 3 wide receivers and a wing. Reed takes the snap, heads to the edge. He throws a deep ball, but it is picked off. It was intercepted by number 12, Robert Williams, as Williams comes storming back to the sideline, jumping for joy, as I have just been alerted that it is senior day for the Railroaders. So Robert Williams is a senior, so he gets the interception, and he makes a play for it. So Collinwood will take over. Collinwood will take over after the interception at their own 46-yard line.
We start walking down around the 20-yard line of the ramp on the home side.
So Collinwood with the ball close to midfield. With 1:40 left, they have 1 timeout, so they're going to be looking to push the ball down the field, I have to imagine. And we will see if they can turn these turnovers that they've gotten. They've gotten 2 off of the Rebels. We'll see if they can turn these turnovers into points. Brown takes it, and he hands it off to
Jason Simon, the ball carrier.
So Jason Simon, but he doesn't get much. There's another timeout for John Adams. So it looks like there's a second timeout. And with that, we will be back after the timeout. And we are back after the timeout. It'll be second down and 8 for Collinwood. And they have 1:29 on the clock. So I still have to imagine the Railroaders are going to try to push the ball down the field. Brown in an empty set. Takes the snap. He looks. He throws to number 11. And Davion Ward, he gets the first down for the Railroaders on the screen pass. The clock will stop temporarily to get the chain set. John Adams was not prepared for that screenplay or that formation, but nevertheless, it is 1st and 10 Collinwood on the John Adams 37-yard line, excuse me.
1 minute remaining in the half.
Brown in the empty set. Brown takes the snap, he looks, drops back the pass, and he gets flushed out of the pocket, and he is hit. He's still on his feet, but now he's finally brought down. And Collinwood looks like they will take the last timeout of the half. But we will stick here for the timeout. It's really been a chess battle here between the Rebels, Coach Jackson and Coach Wheeler of Collinwood, as they know each other very well. So I would imagine that not even trick plays would work against each other, as both Collinwood and John Adams have played to a stalemate so far in this game. But out of the timeout, Collinwood has the ball 2nd and 12 on the 39-yard line. So Collinwood in an empty set, 4 wide receivers to the home side of the field, to the near sideline. Brown takes the snap, and he is drilled on a sack. John Adams dialed up a blitz at the right time.
At the 45-yard line, a loss of 6.
There's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd and 18 now. Collinwood trying to rush to the line. Adams did very well with the blitz. As Brown takes the snap, he breaks a tackle, and he is sacked again. As that will do it for the first half, as Adams' defense pulls through. And it is the end of the first half. And it is a scoreless half so far. Collinwood 0, John Adams 0. We will be back after Senior Day introductions. And We'll hit you guys with the third quarter. And we are back with the second half as Collinwood will receive the second half kickoff. Back to receive is number 25, D'Angelo Solomon, number 2, and number 4, Thomas Ware. I didn't get a chance to speak with either coaches. They were so deep into halftime adjustments but I imagine that both teams are looking to ramp up their defenses and try to push the ball down the field at the same time. So we will see what halftime adjustments were made for both teams. Waiting for the refs to get set. It was a nice brisk October afternoon here at Collinwood Athletic Complex. I'm surprised the wind is not picked up, as generally playing at Collinwood, it's a windy game in October and November. Rather calm today. Actually, I take that back. Number 22, Jason Simon, is now back to return for Collinwood.
Start the second half kicking out for John Adams will be number 26, Davon Snell.
And Davon Snell will be kicking off for John Adams. As soon as the refs gives the signal and gives the ball to the kicker, we will get this third quarter underway. It was a beautiful halftime ceremony for the seniors. As I think Collinwood had like 6 seniors leaving this Railroader team. Kick is away. A short kick and is fumbled. And John Adams recovers. So John Adams starts with a turnover. The second half, they will start with the ball. 1st and 10 on the Collinwood 40-yard line.
And there will be John Adams' ball at the Collinwood 40-yard line.
Used to be an assistant coach for John Adams.
So 1st and 10 Rebels. It's an empty set and high snap, and Delonte Cross takes the ball, but he is tackled at the 50.
Delonte Cross was brought down to the basket by number 50, Davion Taylor. At the 48-yard line, a loss of 8, second down 18.
second down and 18 for the Rebels. It's a high snap over the head of Cross. The ball's still loose. Collinwood will recover, and they will start their second half possession on John Adams' side of the field.
Robertson Shepard, and it'll be Collinwood's ball. There is a no flag. We'll just mark on the spot. It is Collinwood's ball on the bad.
Robertson Shepard recovers the fumble, and now Collinwood will get their first possession the way they were supposed to, and they will start on the John Adams 38-yard line. Eventually, take that back. It is the 33-yard line of John Adams. Brown in the shotgun. 4 wide receiver set. Solomon in the backfield with him. And there is a flag on the play, and it'll be a false start against the Railroaders.
False start penalty on Collinwood. They'll take the ball back to the 38-yard line. First down, 15.
That will be Railroaders will be backed up 5. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Railroaders. And Solomon takes the run, and he gains about half of the 15 back. So it'll be second down and looks like 11 for Collinwood.
Down by number 79. At the 35-yard line. Gain of 3, second down, 12.
It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Railroaders. And Collinwood looking to extend their winning streak to 2, dating back to 2017 was the last meeting between Collinwood and John Adams. And Collinwood won a 22-18 firecracker game as offenses exploded. Solomon takes the handoff. He hits, keeps moving. He's still moving. He's dragging a couple of players, and he's close to the first down.
79, which I have no name, at the 25-yard line.
And Solomon loses his shoe, so he has to come off for a play. But it'll be 3rd down and a long 2 for the Collinwood Railroaders, as they get a turnover, and they are looking to cash in, as that is their 3rd turnover of the game. Brown under center, takes the snap, hands off, and they will get the first down.
He was brought down by number 52. Brought down by number 52, DJ Sullivan. It is good enough for a Collinwood first down.
Collinwood not only moves the chains, but they are deep in Rebel territory. First down and 10. And Brown takes the snap, hands off to Solomon. Solomon hits the edge. He's still moving, but he's brought down. And Solomon running hard today. He's tackled by Samaj Luke, but he gained 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 4. Collinwood looking to score here. And while we have a free moment, here is a Senate League trivia question. When was the last time John Adams and Collinwood met in the city championship? And we'll give you that answer after a couple of plays. Brown takes the snap, hands it off. Solomon's got a lane, he's got a blocker. He's tackled from behind, but he gets the first down. So Solomon having a decent second half so far. And there are some flags on the play. We'll see what the flags are about. Collinwood will get the first down, but we'll see what the flags are about. The ball will supposedly be spotted at the 7. Referees still haven't figured out their conference, so with that, we will take a small media timeout. Okay, so after the referee conference, they unsportsmanlike conduct penalties against both John Adams and Collinwood, so both penalties will offset, and it'll be 1st and goal, Collinwood on the 3-yard line. So Collinwood looking to punch the ball in and get the first points of the game.
First and goal, Collinwood at the 3-yard line.
Brown under center in the I formation. 3 wide receiver set. Brown takes the snap. He hands it off to Solomon. Solomon still fighting, but he's brought down. And it looks like he'll gain 1. It'll be 2nd down and goal now.
At the 2-yard line, 2nd and goal at the 2.
2nd and goal at the 2. Collinwood. This year, Collinwood not known for having the best rushing attack, but it has worked at times. They've been able to move the ball today. They were able to move the ball against Kennedy and Lincoln West. Brown takes it, fumbles the snap, but he pushes it in. Waiting for the referee's signal, and he's in. Touchdown, Railroaders. Collinwood gets the first points of the game. Jacob Brown fumbles the snap, but wherewithal to pick it up and gets the push in. Jacob Brown was looking to make it happen, and he did, getting the ball in for the touchdown. So as of right now, pending the extra point, Brown in the high formation. He hands off to Solomon. Solomon makes a move. He gets the 2-point conversion, and Collinwood takes the lead after getting the turnover. And they take an 8-0 lead with 6:08 left to go in the 3rd quarter. So Collinwood finally cashes in with points off the turnovers.
2-yard run by quarterback Jacob Brown for the touchdown, and a 2-point conversion by number 25, D'Angelo Solomon. Number 2, Delonte Cross, and number 4, Samaj Luke.
So back to return for the Rebels are number 2, Delonte Cross, and number 4, Samaj Luke. Collinwood getting set to kick off.
And off of Collinwood will be number 25,
D'Angelo Solomon will be kicking off. It took two and a half quarters, but Collinwood finally gets on the board, and on the strong running of D'Angelo Solomon helps set up that touchdown. Solomon ready to kick this one away. Kick is away. It's fumbled, but it's picked up. And John Adams will be starting off with bad field position as a muffed kick turns into a loss for John Adams, and they will be starting at their own, it's like the 14-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Adams.
to Martin. Lamar Williams with the return. He's brought down by number 6. Number 2, Deion Dozier. Ball up at the John Adams 13-yard line. First and 10, John Adams.
Reed in the shotgun. Reed takes the snap. He rushes to the outside. Collinwood has swarmed it. He's still looking for the edge, but he's brought down. And he loses yards on the play. Jason Simon on the tackle. Jason Simon making 2 good plays today as he stopped Reed before. And he stops Reed again. This time it's for a loss. It'll be 2nd down and 17. And the ball will be spotted on John Adams' 6-yard line. Adams in a 4 wide receiver set now. Reed takes the snap. Samaj Luke, excuse me. And there's a fumble on the play.
Recovered by Adams.
But Adams recovers, so it'll be 3rd down.
It was recovered by number 16, Desmond James.
Adams needs to do a better job of holding on to the ball as they've lost a fumble. Actually lost 2 fumbles and an interception.
4-yard gain.
It was a gain of 4 on that play, but it was still 3rd down and a country mile
13.
for Adams. Adams has not converted on a 3rd down play since early in the 2nd quarter. Players shift. Reed in the shotgun. Reed takes the snap. He throws. And it is picked off. And it is pick 6 city for Thomas Ware and the Railroaders. A 10-yard interception return for a touchdown by Thomas Ware as Ware undercut the route. And now Collinwood takes a 14-0 lead, pending the extra point. Collinwood with 5 turnovers now in this game. 2 of them turned into touchdowns. So the fumble and now the interception have turned into points off of turnovers for Collinwood. And Collinwood's defense showing in the second half they are here to play and here to win. Brown in the I formation, takes a snap, but there's some flags on the play, and it is a false start. It's a false start against Collinwood. And that'll back him up 5. It'll retry the extra point from the, looks like the 8-yard line, but Collinwood looking like they're going to go for 2 anyway. Brown takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He flushed out of the pocket and he's running. And he gets the 2-point conversion.
Goes into the 2-point conversion. And it's 4 in the third quarter.
So with 4:06 left to go in the third quarter, Collinwood takes a 16-0 lead. And
a 2-point conversion running by the quarterback number 14, Jacob Brown.
so Jacob Brown calls his own number after trying to attempt a pass on the 2-point conversion. And you gotta wonder if Adams would be better off containing Jacob Brown and making him throw the ball instead of flushing him out of the pocket. D'Angelo Solomon will kick this one off again for the Railroaders.
Kicking out for Collinwood, number 25, D'Angelo Solomon.
Luke and
Luke number 2, Delonte Cross.
Luke and Cross will be back to return this kick for John Adams. Kick is away. It's short. And it dies. But it rolls out of bounds. And it actually continue rolling out of bounds. And John Adams will start with decent field position. The illegal procedure penalty. Ball will be placed after a referee conference. We'll find out where the ball will be placed, but I know Adams will have good field position. Actually, there were two flags on the play, so there was a illegal procedure penalty and a personal foul penalty against Collinwood, both of them. And it'll move the ball up to the 50 midfield stripe for both penalties.
Timeout Collinwood, that is the first timeout of the half.
And with that, Collinwood takes a timeout. And with 4:06 left in the third quarter, we will take a timeout with them. And we are back after the timeout. It'll be 1st and 10 Adams at midfield. And Delonte Cross is at quarterback. Cross takes the snap. He's looking for a lane. He hits the outside edge, makes a move, but he is brought down after a gain of maybe 3.
Brought down by number 4, Thomas Ware.
second and 10. Well, second and 8.
At the 48-yard line, gain of 2.
Well, second and 8 for the Rebels as they are trying to get back into this game. Cross still at the quarterback. He's looking for a run. And he gets it, but he only gets maybe 2 on that play. So it'll be third down. He met Big Roberson Shepard in the middle of the field. So it'll be third down and 6 for the Rebels. Reed takes it. He tries to hit the outside edge, and he gets it, but he's met again by number 32, Andre Diggs. And there is an injury on the play. It looks like a Rebel player is down. So with the injury, we will take off and let them get that situated. Okay, after the injury timeout, it is fourth down, and John Adams looks like they're going to go for it. Reed takes the snap. He gets the outside edge. He gets the first down after he's brought down.
At the 39-yard line, first and 10, John Adams.
John Adams still fighting. Reed fumbles, Delonte Cross fumbles the snap, but he picks it up and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gets one.
So, Shaw.
Second down 9 from the 38.
It'll be second and 9 for John Adams. Luke takes it and he gets a lane. He's fighting, but he's brought down. He's brought down by Darrell Reaver.
Holding penalty on John Adams. The holding penalty will be accepted. The ball will be moved back to the 50-yard line. Second down 19 from the 50-yard line.
After the penalty, it's second down and 19.
Second and 21.
Reed back in the shotgun. It's a 4-wide receiver set. Actually, 5-wide receiver set. Reed takes a step back. He's flushed out of the pocket, and he's running. He may have a lane. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage and a couple after that. So Reed stays alive and keeps the drive alive for another down. So it'll be 3rd down.
Collinwood 37-yard line, a gain of 13. 3rd down, 8.
And that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Collinwood takes a 16-0 lead into the 4th and final quarter. So we will see if Collinwood can hold on to the lead with John Adams driving after this.
Third and 8 for the Collinwood, 37-yard line.
And we are back with the 4th and final quarter. And Adams is still driving, but it'll be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 8 for John Adams. A lot of mix-up here for Collinwood as they're trying to get the defense situated. Cross. There's a high snap, but the whistles are blown. There's a false start. There's a false start against John Adams. And Rhodes demolishes East Tech 46-0. So it looks like Glenville, John Hay, and Rhodes will all be in the playoffs. I've been told John Hay may need some help getting in. And nevertheless, it is now 4th down for John Adams. Takes the snap, who's number 7, he throws it. It is picked off. Oh, it's dropped. It is dropped as DeMarcus Montgomery drops another interception. But Collinwood will take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. While we have another moment, we will go back to the Senate League trivia question, which was, when was the last time John Adams and Collinwood faced each other in the city championship? And the answer to that question is 1984. As John Adams would take an 18-12 win and the city title along with it. That will answer that first trivia question, but we may come back with another one as we still have 10:58 left to go in the fourth. So 1st and 10, Collinwood. And Jacob Brown under center in the I formation.
1st and 10 at the 43.
1st and 10 for Collinwood. Brown under center in the I formation. 2 wide receivers. Brown takes the snap. He hands it off to Solomon, and Solomon's still barreling down until he's brought down. And it looks like it'll be a gain of 7.
Number 79. Looks like he has no name. At the 50-yard line, gain of 7, 2nd down 3.
Collinwood using the run game to their advantage in the second half as Solomon building a strong case for himself as running back. Solomon is a large running back at 5'11", 240 pounds. And there is a timeout called by Collinwood. I think that is their second time. And with that, we will take a timeout with them. All right, after the timeout, Collinwood takes over. It'll be 2nd and 3. And Brown is in the shotgun. Brown takes the snap. He pitches it. He throws it. Andre Davis to DeMarcus Montgomery for a touchdown. Our camera's outrun again, but Montgomery gets the touchdown, and it is now a 22-0 lead for Collinwood.
And your score, 9:48 in the ball game, Collinwood 22, John Adams.
Collinwood looking to make a statement here and put this game on ice as they throw off some trickery, and it works. As DeMarcus Montgomery comes down with the touchdown pass.
Dead ball, personal foul penalty on Collinwood.
And Collinwood was just hit with a personal foul penalty. I don't know, maybe it was excessive celebration, but nevertheless, it's still a 22-0 lead right now, pending the extra point. Brown in the high formation under center. Brown takes the snap, hands it off, and it looked like he got in, but they're going to say he's no good. The two-point conversion is no good, rather. It is still a 22-0 lead for Collinwood, so it's now a 3-score game for John Adams to try and come back.
Kicking off for Collinwood, number 25, D'Angelo Solomon. Deep for John Adams, number 2, Delonte Cross. And number 4, Clement Luke. 15-yard penalty will be kicked off from the 25-yard line on the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Collinwood. Begin the scoring recap with a 50-yard touchdown pass from number 32, Andre Diggs, to number 5.
Collinwood cashes in on a trick play from Andre Diggs to DeMarcus Montgomery, and Collinwood set to kick off here. And I was just saying earlier, maybe Collinwood had some trick plays in their bag, and as soon as I'm thinking it, it happens. So Coach Wheeler showing out today on Senior Day. And the kick is out. It's a squib kick. And is recovered by John Adams.
The kick was picked up by number 10, Jawan Sturgeon. John Adams will have the ball. First and 10.
And number 10, Javon Sturgeons, picks that up. John Adams will start at the midfield stripe on offense. First and 10, Adams. Ball spotted at midfield. There's 9:45 left to go in this game. The Rebels have to come up with something to make this game respectable, if not try to push for a comeback.
John Adams at midfield.
Number 7, Ivan Willis is back at quarterback. Takes the snap, he throws. It's a screen to Reed. Reed tries to get a lane. He's brought down after a gain of what looks like 5, maybe 6 on the play. It'll be second down. So it was a gain of 5. So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Rebels. Willis still at quarterback. Willis Willis takes the snap. It is a far snap. Willis picks it up. He's still running. He's looking for somebody. He's getting blockers. And he is streaking down the side. He breaks a tackle. He's still on his feet. And Willis will get in for the touchdown. Adams finally gets on the board. And not a moment too soon.
And your score, 8:44 remaining in the ballgame. Collinwood 22, John Adams 6. On a 45-yard touchdown run by number 2, Delonte Cross.
Oh, I've just been corrected. It was Delonte Cross, as it looked like Willis was still in the backfield. But nevertheless, Delonte Cross breaks tackles and gets Adams in for the end zone. And not a moment too soon, as I said earlier, they were looking to try to get back in this game down 3 scores. So pending the extra point / 2-point conversion, we will see how much of a climb this will be for John Adams. Marion Reed takes the snap and he hands off to Bray, but Bray is stopped short, and the 2-point conversion is no good.
Scoring recap, it was a 45-yard touchdown run by number 2, Delonte Cross, and the 2-point conversion failed. Keep for Collinwood. Number 4, Thomas Square. Number 22, Jason Simon. Taken off for John Adams, number 13, Rasheed Martin.
And John Adams set the kick off, but it got to be aware of the onside kick. And the kick is away. It is short. He gets nowhere, but he does keep control of the ball, so Collinwood would take over. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Brought down by number 8, Dorian Reed, and number 10, Delon Sturgeon. The 1st and 10, Collinwood. At the 35-yard line.
Collinwood may look to answer that John Adams touchdown with their own touchdown, as Delonte Cross carried 35 yards, and you gotta wonder if it made the Collinwood defense a bit angry. So 1st and 10, Collinwood. Jacob Brown under center. I formation with 3 wide receivers. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to Solomon. Solomon tripped up, but he's brought down after a gain of 6. So it'll be actually a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3 for Collinwood. It looks like the Railroaders are going to eat up as much clock as they can. So it'll be 2nd and 3. 3 wide receivers in I formation for Jacob Brown. Brown is under center. Brown takes the snap, hands off to Solomon. Solomon's still moving. He falls forward, and he gets a gain of 2, so it'll be 3rd and 1.
Just short of the 45, it'll be 3rd and inches.
Here's an injury timeout. And with the injury timeout, we will take one with and we are back from the timeout. And Collinwood will be 3rd and short as they are looking to keep the drive alive and eat more time off the clock. Brown in the shotgun. Brown takes the snap. He looks back to pass. He throws it. Throws it to Andre Diggs, excuse me. But Diggs is stopped, and it'll be 4th down. He actually lost yards on the play. It'll be 4th and 3 now. And it will be a timeout called by the Rebels. So with 6:18 left to go, we will take a timeout with them. We are back from the timeout. It is 4th down for the Railroaders, and it looks like they're going to go for it. Down in the shotgun. Down takes the snap, but there's flags on the play, and it is a false start against the Railroaders. So it'll back them up 5, and it'll be 4th and 8. This is not what Collinwood wanted. I'm sure they wanted to get the first down, but it looks like they may have to punt.
Eastern John Adams, number 2, Delonte Cross, number 4, Savannah Luke. Formation will be number 25, D'Angelo Solomon.
There's another flag on the play. There's a delay of game against Collinwood. So Collinwood will be backed up even more for 4th down and 13. And I don't think these penalties are what Coach Wheeler was looking for. He's probably going to do some screaming after the game. Kick is away. It's a short, bouncy kick that's picked up. And Delonte Cross is brought down abruptly as he tried to get some yards on the return, but he was stopped short of his idea. And John Adams will take over 1st and 10 on the 42-yard line, but time is not on their side. While we got a free moment, we will throw out another Senate League trivia question. And that question is, name one NFL player, past or present, and one NFL player, past or present, from Collinwood and John Adams. So you got to name 2. And we'll give you the answer to that in a couple of plays. First and 10. Delonte Cross at quarterback. Takes the snap. He fumbles the snap. Makes a move, but he is swarmed by a gang of Railroaders.
Brought down by number 2, Deion Dozier, and number 11,
Davion Ward and Deion Dozier make the tackle for Collinwood. And like I said, time is not on John Adams' side as the clock is ticking and it's 5:40 and counting. It'll be 2nd and 11 for Adams. Cross is still at quarterback. And an empty set. He takes the snap. Has to run for it. Gets a lane. He's hitting that sideline, but he runs out of bounds to stop the clock after a gain of, looks like 8.
John Adams, 49-yard line, a gain of 8, 3rd down, 3.
It'll be 3rd and 3, and Adams is hoping they can convert as a smart play by Cross is getting out of bounds to stop the clock. Another empty set for Cross. And 3rd and 3. Cross sends a man in motion. Takes the snap. He throws the screen. He throws it back. Samaj Luke, but he doesn't get anything. He actually loses 2 yards on the play. So it'll be 4th down and 5.
There is no gain on the play. It will be 4-3 from the John Adams. The 48.
Referees give him a generous spot. So instead of 5, it's 4th and 4 now. Cross in the shotgun, an empty set, 5 wide receivers. Sends a man in motion. He takes the snap. Looking to pass. He throws it up. And is almost intercepted. But it is a turnover on downs. There is a flag on the play. We will see what the flag is about. Is a personal foul roughing the passer against Collinwood. And John Adams catches a break as they get a penalty on the 4th down. And it'll give the Rebels new life and 15 yards with 4:12 left to go.
Ball being moved down to the Collinwood 37-yard line.
So after the penalty, the ball is spotted on the Collinwood 38-yard line. Delonte Cross is still at quarterback. He's been the main playmaker in his lone touchdown score for the Rebels. Cross takes the snap. It's low. He's looking to pass. He makes a move. He gets hit. He makes the pass. I couldn't see who it was completed to, but they do get the 1st down, and John Adams is pushing the ball.
It is a John Adams 1st down at the Collinwood 17-yard line.
So the pass completed to Shamaje Luke puts the Rebels in Collinwood territory, almost in the red zone. Actually, they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Reed at quarterback, and he takes it. He looks to get to the edge. He makes a move, but he is met by D'Angelo Solomon.
The ball is spotted at the 16-yard line. A gain of 1, 2nd down 9.
He gains 1 on the play, and it's 2nd and 9. And the clock is still ticking at 3:25 and counting. Cross back at quarterback. He takes the snap. He looks. He throws. He throws complete to Luke. Luke's still on his feet. And then he's brought down after a gain of maybe 4.
Brought down on number 22, Jason Simon. At the 12-yard line. Gain of 4. 3rd down 5.
It's going to be 3rd and 5. Cross takes it. He looks. He's looking for a pass. The flag is on the play. Cross makes a move. He's got a lane. He gets in. And he scores. But again, there is a flag on the play. So let's see what the flag is about. And it looks like it was an illegal substitution against Collinwood, and the touchdown does stand. So on a 13-yard touchdown, it is now a 22-12 game because of Delonte Cross's 13-yard run. Collinwood's defense trying to keep him in check, but he found a way to scurry into the end zone. Reed takes the snap, looks for a lane, tries to get in. It was Luke rather, and Luke does get in for the 2-point conversion.
2:28 remaining in the ballgame. Collinwood 22, John Adams 14.
So John Adams battling back. It is now a 22-14 game. Thomas Ware and Jason Simon back to receive the opening kickoff, but I will not be surprised if John Adams goes for an onside kick here. It is an onside kick. And it is picked up. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't think you can advance an onside kick. So the ball will be spotted wherever it was picked up from. I believe it was picked up at the 40. I don't know why the hands team for Collinwood was not in on that, but as I said earlier, even with Delonte Cross picking up the onside kick, I don't believe you can advance an onside kick unless it was advanced and then fumbled. And that wasn't a fumble; it was just bounced past the 10-yard mark. So bouncing past the 10-yard mark gives the ball to John Adams.
The ball will be at the 39-yard line.
The ball will be John Adams. The ball will be John Adams, and the ball is spotted at the Collinwood 39-yard line. So John Adams will start 1st and 10 with a beautifully executed onside kick. And most times you see those kicks in the NFL, they don't work. But here in the Senate, you're lucky enough to get one or two. And John Adams just got one. Rebel crowd coming alive here as Reed takes the snap and he's looking for an edge. He gets a block. He's got a couple blockers on the side. And he's tackled. And there is a flag on the play. And let's see what the flag is about. By the way the referee starts walking with the ball, It is a personal foul, illegal crackback block against John Adams. So it'll be backed up 15. And it'll be close to midfield. It'll be on the Collinwood 49-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 20, as you heard on the PA. And John Adams will have to make up that ground with 2:12 left. Reed takes the snap. He hands off to Luke. Luke trying to get to the outside. And he does. But he only gets a few.
At the 46-yard line, a gain of 3.
So it's a gain of 3. And with 1:31 left, John Adams is going to have to push it. Cross at quarterback. He looks. He's looking to throw. There's a flag on the play. He creeps out of the pocket, but he runs out of bounds. But like I said, there is a flag on the play, so let's see what the flag on this play is about.
Yes, John Adams.
And this is a holding call against John Adams. And John Adams not having much luck getting, as they started with good field position, but now they're backed up on the other side of the field.
It's a minute and 9.
And with 1:09 left, you gotta wonder if Coach Andrews has something up his sleeve for a situation like this. Normally, you don't hear about first, second, and forever, and 1 minute trick plays. But let's see what they dial up. So Cross, head quarterback, takes the snap. He avoids a tackler. He throws it backwards, but it goes for nothing. And with 1 minute left, Adams will call a timeout.
We have a timeout. John Adams, that is the second timeout of the half.
As the PA man said, is their second time out of the half. But we are going to stay right here for the final minute of this exciting second half. We are back with the timeout, and it is 3rd and 30. So 3rd and 3 miles, and let's see what Coach Andrews has dialed up for the Rebels as they are looking to either get some yards or convert with 56 seconds left. So Cross takes the snap, he drops back, he's looking, and he finally throws it, and it is incomplete. No flags. So it is 4th down. And this, excuse me, it was 4th and 38. It looked like 30 when I looked at the scoreboard, but my eyes must be bad. 4th and 38. And this may be the play of the game or the play to end the game, as John Adams has one last ditch effort to make a play and make some things happen. lights are all the way on here at Collinwood. So here we go, 4th and 38. Cross takes it. He's looking for. He makes a move, but he is sacked, and that will do it. Collinwood will take over on downs, and that probably will end the game for the Rebels. A tough break for John Adams as they were trying to battle back. Unfortunately, time was not on their side, nor were the penalties. And that would probably more than likely do it for John Adams. And more than likely, Coach Wheeler will have them in victory formation, and that will do it, as they will more than likely let the clock run out after taking 1 or 2 knees. And it looks like Collinwood is in victory formation, and they are going to take a knee. And that will do it. And Collinwood will take it as the final ticks go off the clock. And it'll be a 22-14 Collinwood win. Collinwood extends their streak against John Adams to 2. And on senior night, the seniors pull through for the Railroaders. And don't forget to check us out next week, as we will be back here at the Collinwood Athletic Complex to cover the city championship. And that is yet to be determined, as we will wait for the rest of the scores of Friday night in the Senate League to come through. But what we do know and what we can tell you is that Glenville has won their 25th outright regular season Senate League title. And they probably have earned their spot in the playoffs on top of Rhodes and maybe John Adams needing some help. So we will wait for all of the final scores, and you can check that out on our Facebook page and our Twitter, and we will know by Monday who will be in the city championship. So for the 216 Sports Network, I am Romel Thorpe saying see you guys later.